Good morning, everybody, and welcome on in. This is, whatever day of the week it is, Thursday, I suppose. And you can see I'm just logging in, so I know about as much about what's going on at this particular second where I left off as you do. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, so where I left off yesterday was I was working on carpet art. Yes, lovely, wonderful carpet art. We're going to just throw the camera on through the building. That's the south side, I need the north side. So after placing the work that we did yesterday, and I finished up the look of the art, basically the long story short, this will be the space we need. Now we have, things in the wrong place and still more digging out to do, but I'm going to hold that off in favor of getting the materials. So yeah, that's the idea. I also tripped over the fact that there's a problem right here. So yeah, that'll be fun and a half to deal with. So in the meantime, show you real quick what our materials list looks like. And good morning to Mama Bear. Good to see you. Very, very good to see you. All right, schematic placements. So we're going to configure this and go with the mat list. I'm sorting by missing, what have we got? Total. So I'm just not carrying everything. So that's not part of it. Let me just back this out and grab the pieces I've got so far. F1, put that back. That will help me. So this one has that part and this part. I don't know if it can actually see inside of ender chests. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick look at the list. I wish it was easy enough to just go, hey, here's what our list of materials is going to be, but it's not. Okay, so the wool, we're good. Stems, we're in trouble. That's okay. Blue terracotta, we're in trouble, but that's okay. This one I think I can trade for light blue, so we should be okay. White, we're woefully in trouble. Crimson Nylium, I'm going to need netherrack to make that. So yeah, we got some work. And some mud, and yeah. So, we got a few things to do. Just a few things to do. Now, one of the problems with this system is if I turn on the head up thing, it doesn't stay. So it keeps disappearing, which is kind of annoying. I mean, there's times where I didn't want it to be hanging out in front of my face, but yeah, that's what we've got. So we've got a little bit of work to do. So I'm actually just going to do a quick experiment and see if that list says I don't have something if I put it inside here. This one, with that one. At the random, I have little bits. Actually, that one should come back here. So with this one. Well, hello, Bob. Welcome on in. Good evening. Hello. And thank you very much for bringing your people. So I see the fine Bob has shifted slots. That's good to know. Good to know. I was aware that I was not going to have a Max raid, but I didn't put in 2 and 2 that I might have a Bob raid. So yeah, part of today's plan will be with this.
Hello.
Oh, that's for making stuff. Because we have a bit of a ways to go. Oh, okay, bot. That's a little smart. Bob's fish raid. I hadn't thought about that. Welcome on in, Mike, as well. Good to see you. And let's see, who else did we see that actually landed? Landed for a decent amount. Not bad, not bad. I didn't miss anybody there. Good, okay. So I got Mike, I got Tom, and heard me about it? Awesome. So, Bob, do tell me what you were working on in stream today. As you can imagine, as usual, I'm not necessarily all that effectively good at cluing in on what you've been up to today. And by the way, Osmond seems exceptionally cheery, so I'm a little bit concerned. But yeah, hopefully that won't be horrible. We'll see. I don't know what he's up to, so yeah. So first things first, let's dump the inventory for now. Don't need those. I'm using them to trade, and that's my random box. Okay, so let's see if I can throw that in here and see if it will actually still count. Actually, can I put more in there? Is that gonna be? No, it's full. Yeah, okay, the numbers do shift when I drop that box. All right, put that in there. Empty. More bits and bobs. That's fine. Bits and pieces. Finishing up the airship exterior and some terraforming. Ooh, terraforming is always a great plan. I need to go get the toolbox because we cannot do mining without the toolbox. And I think we're going to need a few more shulkers. Let's see, I've got room for about 6, I think, 7. 3, 4, 5. 1 in the inventory. Okay, that should be good. I just need the toolbox, I think. I hope. I hope. I have no clue. Alright, so I was looking for the bits and pieces to make the bits and pieces. And I got 1 light blue, so that will get me 1 piece, but that's about it. Other than that, we can make the white, but I just don't have the terracotta base, so we need to start with that. And all of the stems are in the box, so I don't have any of those. And I've got a seed piece for Nylium, or I can use the stuff upstairs, but that's about it. So, we have things to do and stuffs to buy, and so on. Where am I? I wanted the toolbox, which is to the north. Hey, I remembered which way the north was today. That's a start. I need this box. Nothing useful. Okay. That should be all tree stuff. That's all dirt and grass and stone. And there's a pick. 1 I can ruin and a pick. Okay. That's a good thing about the beacon. That away. I've got a spare bed. I've got an inner chest that travels. Just take this one with, just in case. There we go. Alright. As useful as it would be to take these guys, I am not taking them in with me to go try and mine stuff. That's not a smart move. Thank you for shouting out Bob and Tom. I really appreciate that. It sounds like the start to an old comedy song. So there's a song by Haywood Banks, I think it is, called Yeah Toast, or Yay Toast. And, but it was, the version I heard first was on the Bob and Tom show. So, you can see why I'm smiling about that. I'm just gonna take one quick run and make sure I haven't started squirreling away any nether stems that I was, no, I've not squirreled any of that away, okay? That means all the wood's been put away properly. And I'm even short on, okay. So apparently I'm even short on my framing up here. Good to know. I'm going to swap it up, just like I did the other ones to swap up, so that I don't forget that I've not finished it. Because otherwise I'll be doing that forever. 3, 4, 5. There's 1 missing on this end. So let's pull it this way. Better or worse, that's my 1 tree. So, I mean, I could chop that down, but I don't think 1.43 shulker boxes worth is going to happen inside of 3 hours, and that would still only be 1 item. So, yeah, not very good. Alright, and we're short on these, but I can farm those at my leisure, no big deal. But we don't need this for the beetles work. You'd watch the Bob and Tom show. You know what it is, or as in, it sounds like fun? So I've got 2 mushroom rooms. I can do here, or I can do this one. But here's the thing. See this texture up here? Well, actually, technically the version that's inside the stem. That's what I've used on part of that Beatles art. Now, if I can get... I don't know if I can get that another way, actually. Let me just do... This is worth taking the pause to experiment with, because if I can get them another way, then farming the brown tops would be worth it. Ow! Come on. Okay, so if I do this, and I chop off that. Aha! Alright. So that's not a big deal. Take these, and these, and these. Alright. Totally useful. Still trouble. What did I need? I needed... nope, mushrooms. 3 by 64. Oh, well in that case, we're done. Okay, we can handle this. Yeah, we can totally handle this. Alright, so mushrooms is not a problem. So for those of you that are seeing that in Discord, scratch. I would edit it, but, you know, we're in the middle of a stream, so not so much. Osmond, shut up, please. Yes. Yes, I'm going to go and see if I can do a terracotta run today. Oh, I'm on the... I need to be on the north side for this. Need my stick back. Silly me. Going to do... this. Okay, so what we need to do in order, excuse me, in order to change this, is I'm just going to throw down a mushroom and make the top open. Okay. And then I also need to show the art. No, not that one. Menu, configure, visuals. Not the rendering, show the blocks. We'll take out the overlay. Okay. So now what I need to do is make sure everything's in my inventory. Yeah. Excellent. Move that. Now I have to make sure that this particular version is set up the way I expect, because otherwise it's going to confuse the heck out of me. Hotkeys, there we go. Select. No, I want tool select thing. Not this one. This to be that. There we go. Okay, so what it does, long and short, is if I'm to do a modifier select where it's supposed to, and I turned off too many of the visuals. Info overlays. Info lines. That's what I wanted? Sure. I'll turn that up. Why not? Status info? Sure. Go with that. Think we should be okay? But yeah, it's in the bottom corner. Okay, I can see this now. Sort of. Sort of. Okay. So this one, placements, select. To configure, I have to unlock it so that it's at risk now of being moved, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Okay. So now, all this stuff that is mud. There we go. This one. I can replace it with the one we saw over there. Let's sleep first. I should be fine with the mushroom now that I know that I can change it. Because if it's just stem, it's such a pain. But if it's doable, either way. So for example, if I was to pull this one out Oh, come on. I have to be in edit mode. Alt, control. Edit mode, there we go. So if I was to punch this one out, and then do a right click. Come on. Not in edit mode, that would explain a lot. Mushroom. Modifier key, select. Select, please. Okay. Let's hope this works. Are you not working today? I do this. Yes, that works. Okay, fine. Good here then. Hotkey. I need replace. Hotkeys, please. Edit, comma, period. Not what I want.
Hello.
Okay. Alt. This one. Nope. That was right click. I don't want that. Alt. That surface. Okay, it's not selecting, which is a problem. Placement. Come on, let's pick a placement. Get out of here. We've got a placement. Alt. Select that surface. Nope, it's supposed to let me select it. So... What am I doing that's not letting me... Menu. Configure. Need tool select. Where are we here? Add selection. Selection box is rendering. Okay, that's not what I want. Oh, whoops. Reset that. I want this one to be that one. Let's try that. It worked in the other program, so if I have to do it in the other screen, I will do it in that way. I've got my instructions, because I just did it yesterday. These actually, like, load. It. Thank you. Sorry. Apparently my browser decided to just drop the page I was using. Lovely. Getting the correct blot state. Do select elements keys. Oh, okay, so I do need to change this. That left alt will work. I know I've got other things for that. Select elements key has to be usable in addition to this one. Let's try that. Alt. Oh, on you. Okay, so if I did that, and then I have an empty hand, and I go to base, no. Tool select modifier 1 plus 2 select elements. Basically what I want to do is save the state of this one. That's the key, right? And it's not letting me, which is a bit of a pain. I put it to work yesterday in the other version of this, so we may just have to hop over there. Tool select. Yeah, well, I know Twitch hates yellow today, only on my channel, and I don't quite get that. Okay, so I'm looking at the wiki for Litematica. Tool select modifier, block 1, set it to whatever key you want. I want it that mouse button. Okay, Tool select elements. Fine, I'm gonna make it right alt just to be a pain in the butt. I don't know what else is this used for. Shift. Vert ghost block. Render state. I don't care. Alt. Hold shift for more information. Select nudge modifier. That's fine. I don't care. Let's go with nudge. Let's take out select. Nudge selection, blah, blah, blah. Selection grow. I'm like never going to use that, so let's make it something stupid. There, okay. So I'm hoping, since by itself, get it to work. Actually, what did I do? Edge modifier. We're gonna go with none. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, okay. Fine, it works. Alright, can I please have this? You? Why? Why? Seriously, game, why?
Hello?
Right click. Doesn't want me to do that. So, yeah. I guess we'll do it at the other program. So, give me just a split sec. We're just going to launch the other one because I am bullheaded about getting this done. Yes, world, where are you? Launchy, launchy, launchy. In the meantime, while that is launching, this is the point. This is doable. Replace for that. I mean, you know, like George is going to get a bit more of a 10, but I don't really care. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, though. Well, placements. I want to be this one. This is the only one I've got. Figure. Okay, now. This is the one I want to play with. Loaded schematics. Yes, that's the one I want to play with. One. Okay. Right. Why will you not let me? Yeah, it should change something in that top right section of the screen, and it is not. It should be showing me what I'm looking at. But I'm waiting for the other one to load up, and it's just being pokey. Info lines enabled, yes. Visuals. I don't know. I don't know. Well, fine. What we're going to do then is we're going to jump over to the test world, and we're going to build this change. And then, where are we? Minecraft Java. You are going to point at that one. Okay. Temporary. I don't know what. What have we got loaded? We have no placements. Do we have any schematics loaded? No. So we're going to load that. Load this. This one. Loaded to memory. Now I have to fly to, come on, up. To fly to the far corner. Sorry bot win. Yay! And I'm going to stand in this corner. Going to load schematics. We're going to create this placement. I don't care. On. Okay. So let's see what we got. Perfect. All right. This one, we're going to change the area editor to normal just so that I don't see that box. All right. Get this thing figured out. You can see, this is what we ended up with after some poking and prodding. But yeah, the Crimson Wood, Crimson is all of Paul's jacket, all of Paul's arm, and the borders on Ringo's jacket, quite a lot of the random borders around the heads, so yeah. That is why we are running into some challenges. Okay, so we've got this one.
Welcome.
Hey Les, how you doing? Good to see you. This one. That I should be able to Alt, hold the same key. What am I doing that it doesn't like? Okay. And then yeah. So this one I can do. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then is to go here, hold my modifier key, and replace the works. So everywhere that was mushroom should now theoretically be brown mushroom block with its open face. And it didn't mess up George's face too badly, so that's good. Rather than sand, I went with the block because when it's not in glowing block format, it's actually a little bit darker. So yeah, that's a lot easier to deal with. All right. Oh, is this? That's the one lonely piece of cobblestone I hated. Get this one out of there. Figured there's a couple of minor items that I want to get rid of, but we just happen to be here. Let's see, let's punch that one. And what do I want to put in it? Let's just extend this one down by 1. Okay. And there's one other stupid item that I want to get rid of. Careless. By not available. Crimson High Fae. Okay, there's one. I will never be able to find that one. I'm not bothered by it because it's Crimson Wood. Okay, Moss Block and Green Wool. Where are those? Those are kind of stupid ones as well, actually. Is there anything else? Configure list. Okay, Clay's got 2. I'd love to get rid of those, but I mean, these things I have. And Grey Concrete's easy enough to make. Moss I can make, so that's fine. We're good up to about Red Wool. Just this stupid Crimson High Fae I can just ignore, so I guess that's not a big deal, because we can make one. Clay, yeah, okay, we're fine. Cobblestone was the really annoying one. Why do I have 23 mushroom stems now? Brown mushroom block, 203. Okay, that's better. But 23 mushroom stems, I mean, I can do that number. It's fine. It's totally useful. Okay, well, I guess that's far enough. We need for plain old netherrack. 39 plus... Oh, plus 700. Joy. Okay. That's fine. So I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that. It just does not want to. You win some, you lose some. Okay, so loaded schematics. I can save that one. Ignore any entities,
Hello there.
blah, blah,
Hello.
blah. Hold down shift. Oh, I guess I should call it. This one? Okay. Hold down shift. What I'm gonna say, let's Placements. Configure. This one. Okay. Rename. There we go. Placements. Schematics. Not named. It's fine. Save to file. Rename this. I'm going to ignore entities. And we're going to save the schematic. That should be the end of that, in theory. Hello, pleased to meet you. Welcome on in. If you could please let me know what it is that caught your attention, I would be very, very happy to see what happened. But if you've got nothing to do but sell me stuff, you can take it elsewhere. Osmond, go away. That particular one was appropriate, but I didn't need Osmond to say stuff. Okay, so we've got this one saved. Now all I need to do is quickly throw it in the correct folder so we can reload it on the other version of Minecraft. And that's what she wrote. Let's go over here. Folder. I'm not showing this part on screen, the whole folder move bit, because A, why bother? But B, it unfortunately is stored on a drive that would actually give away the name. Which is actually funny because I asked, I did a dumb. I created a, what's the word? I created a YouTube account, not YouTube, sorry, pardon me, a Facebook account for this Delenn Russell name. And that's all well and good in theory, except that's against the rules. If you can't be your regular offline self, you're not allowed to be on Facebook. In which case, they can go fight it, because I already have one in my personal name, and I don't want to use it for stuff for this channel. So, sorry, Meta. Okay, so let's see if we can get back to the other one. Properties. Point at the correct one. No, not that. This one. Multiplayer. Alright. Hey, I haven't died yet. Woohoo! Exit, exit. Save and quit. I have no clue why that particular one would not let me use, do the same thing. I did the exact same settings. Well, I apologize to Meta for more or less thinking inappropriate, non-family friendly words with them. How's that? Okay, so we'll go Alt. Oops. I'm just going to see what happens. So placements. One I have before. Configure. Right? It's not locked. I even have the bounding boxes. I'll turn that off just for fun. Placements on. Alright, we should be fine. Right? Nothing appears to be locked. So if I go back here, I try to pick the placement to work with. Out of here. Thinks I have the right one. I select this. Yeah, it's just not letting me select it. Fun. And I go over here. Nope, absolutely nothing happens. It's a bit of a stupid pain because it means that I can't edit stuff here. And I don't get why, because it dropped the placement. Anyway, that's not something we're going to fuss about too much today, because, yeah. I don't know. Open GUI schematic placements. Menu P. Okay, fine. There's a restriction. Shouldn't be saying pick something, not pick something. I don't know. Okay, well. Ghost block render state. Yes. Overlay render state. Okay. We don't need this. Yeah, I should be able to select it. I've got the same button picked. Placement. It keeps turning it off. What I'm going to do then is keep it. I'm going to configure it just enough to placement in the bounding box, get placement off. Oh, I have to go on. Okay, so we're going to do this differently. Locked on for now. And I need to configure to visual. Do not show me the blocks. How does translucent? Box rendering. False. And I don't want the overlay. I just want this box. Okay. Then I can go Alt. Not Alt, sorry. Huh. This is interesting. I can look at the thing down at the bottom. If I move in here, inside, it gives me all kinds of things about the schematic. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, we're blue another night. That's fine. Life is like that. Life is like a box of chocolates. If anybody wants to record me a good one of that sort of sound, but make it something along the lines of Twitch being like a box of chocolates, because you never know what you're gonna get, that would work too. We are going to go shopping, or mining and shopping. I promised it, and it will happen. But if I can convert this one, that's one item down that I don't need to worry about. So. There we go. Okay. And we're going to load a schematic. Need to leave that there. Load a fresh schematic. This one has been replaced. I don't want to create the placement right now. I'm just going to load it. Making sure it's the right one. 19th. Yep. Okay. What I'm actually going to do is create the placement standing in this corner. It's going to be all wrong, but then I can switch which corner is moved to player. Then we can go like this, loaded. This is the new one. I want to create a placement. Schematic placements, I want the new one. Configure. Placement origin. Oh. Move to player, that'll be the wrong one. That's the wrong corner. All right. So that means I need to find... Let's hope it's not in a hole. Oops. Other side of this puppy. Ah, it's gonna be in a hole. Great. So we're going to change one setting. Configuration menu. Visuals. This. Go. It renders the main thing through blocks. Where is the rest of it? This one? That one? Okay. Rendering that through blocks. Alright. So that's convenient. Do it a different way then. There's always a different way, right? Right. So what I'm gonna do is move it to player as much as I can. Then I'm gonna turn the shape back on and try and connect it. Can I get the trees, please? Up and down and up and down. Where do we have? Rest? It's there. So we're sort of in the ballpark. Yeah, we're sort of in the ballpark. So let's move this one to the player, and then we'll just see where we are. Move to player. Let's see. Okay. 31, 72, 67. Gotta be 64, but that's fine. It just occurred to me I can do this. Figure. So, got 31, 52, and 44, 31. So if I go back here, change this one, 31,
Hello.
52, and 44, 31. I wasn't that far off. Should be fine, right? Right. Okay. Lock that one on just so I can get rid of the other one. Move. This one's locked. You can't. Of course. Move. Configure. IS 1. Oops. 1. Version God knows what. How's that? Rename? Okay, so then loaded. Uh-oh, that was dumb. Alrighty. That was dumb, because I've named it now. Which means I don't know which is which. I'm going to assume, that since I haven't touched the other one, this is the one I made an adjustment to. I'm going to remove that. Unload that. This one should have a placement. Put schematics. And then if I, oops, turn things on, configure. Visuals, show me the blocks. On. Alright. So I'm walking around watching stuff. This is still purple concrete, so I'm in. And this is, oh, this is his jacket. Okay. And I get to, actually I can't get to the face at the moment. It's up stuck in things, so let's check out the pants. They've got the same block. I hope it's not mushroom stem. If it's mushroom stem, we're trouble, but what's this? Brown mushroom block. Yay! Okay, this is the one we want. Grr. Got it. Okay. So, let's grab this one. F4. We can fly up much faster. As I said, we still have our faces stuck in things. George's head is in, yeah. We don't see any of George's head whatsoever. But, I guess that's kind of cool, because in sort of the cheesy idea of a face reveal. Maybe. But the things we still need a lot of crimson wood and all that sort of stuff is there. I gave up on aligning it to a map because I decided I didn't care. So it's kind of, I think, sort of left-right, yeah, sort of left-right centered on the mansion. I did a map, and with the mansion in the center, 128 by 128, ended up meaning the middle of that zone finished, not middle, sorry, the end of the map, finished somewhere around about the middle of Ringo's tie. So looking at how much chopping and whatnot we'd have to do if I was to map center it, I just said, forget it. Not happening. Alright. Yeah. So now, I've got that part. I'm just going to make sure that it's locked in place. It is. Perfect. And then I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to turn on the overlay shape. Take out the block rendering. So we can see what we need to clear out when we're actually working on it. Lots of that is grass and so forth. Right? We're back to this sort of design. But I think it's close enough that we can go shopping. Now this is turned on to render through blocks intentionally so that we can actually see what the shapes are for now. I will turn that off when we actually start working with it because you'll see a really fun, sarcasm intended, effect. You can start to see a little bit of it here. You see it through the stairs. So yeah, if I'm going inside, I'll take these pieces because I need them. Oops, and I really should not have that in my inventory. But yeah, we go inside, and let's just say we're gonna sleep it off before we go, blah, 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 nothing too exciting. Look at this. So, that actually got a little bit nauseatingly disorienting last night when I was working. I don't know how far away I can see that. I really don't want to deal with that. So we're just gonna turn the through part off of the other blocks, this way. There we go. But still there, but it's not in the system. All right. Let's take that out of here, or we're at risk of doing something we shouldn't. Okay. So, one more quick look at the figure. I want material list. I want all the available stuff hidden. And I want info HUD. Oh, it thinks none of this is right. Great. So this one, that one, this one. Alright, let's try some more time. Schematic, please. Configure. I want material list for this. Refresh. Hiding the available. That's good. This one. And I want info HUD on so we can travel with it as our shopping list. Perfect. Okay. So far, so good. Now, I'm hoping that list will not shift when I put things back in here. It did. We're at 70. Interesting. By 64 plus 6. Okay, well that's doable. I don't really care. Alright. So, eat and go. So yes, if shopping first, because we're gonna see if anybody has stems for sale. And then digging. And if anyone happens to have, pardon me, a half, a row and a bit of stacks of just netherrack, that would be appreciated. Because then I can turn it into the nylium and call it a day. Alright, let's get out of here. I should probably grab some more rockets before I go. Because I still haven't made the long duration ones, you know? That would be sensible. Lens wallet. You know what? I'll find out how broke I am when I get there. Let's not figure that out ahead of time. I know Fox says I can have a long-term no-interest loan, but I said, let's just see how far we can get. If I need a long-term no-interest loan, then I can practice some thievery at Fox's base. Rather not, but, you know. Oz, would you please stop responding to yourself? Why did I go to spawn? That was dumb. I need to go shopping. I will need to go to spawn to figure out where to get the, what's the word? The, train to go to somewhere near a terracotta mining spot. I have some of the terracotta because I was trading with my villagers, but I don't have, like, regular blue. I can get light blue, just not regular blue. And I mean, it just takes time, you know? Time. Let's see, can I... Okay, we'll set up this one again. Not a big deal. Go boop. Boop. Uh-oh. I'm in... well, let's go overworld. Maybe it's got something to do with dimension. Hang on a sec. I need at least 10 stacks. I think it's closer to, like, 12 by the time we're done, because there's a little bit that isn't converted to nylium. I'm sorry. Distracting. What the? Fly like a superhero. Nice! I like that. That's just cute. Okay. Can we do it this way? Aha, there we go. Material list. Refresh. Okay, if not, where is my text list? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Netherrack. Okay, so it says I need 36 pieces of plain old netherrack on top of the... where's the other word? Crimson. It's on nylium here. Where did I see that? There we go. 700. So yeah, 736 pieces. So apparently by not being in the... Oh, whoops. Yeah, that bottom thing, I can't do much about it because I'm at shopping, so apologies everybody. What I'm going to do about that, I'm not entirely sure. Let me just temporarily hide Geek Out if I can. I don't have a hide Geek Out button. Okay. Well, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. X Games. Geek Out. You are just going to move. How's that? If we play Hangman, we're going to run into collisions, but... There. Geek Out. What did I just grab? I have no idea. Alright, whatever. Danger! Sorry for the mess, guys. I'm seeing the same mess you are at the moment. Let's see if I can. This one, configure material list. I'm not sure I want to do that. Clear the cache thing, because, yeah. If it'll stay like we see it, great, but I don't think it will. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. This one. Overlays. Info lines. Let's turn that off. Oh. This one. If I can't get rid of it, we're stuck. Sorry, guys. Block info overlay. Rendering to show info about the looked at, blah blah blah. Mini head style block info overlay part for the looked at block. Okay, needed that. Target fluids? No. Status info. I don't really care about that one. This one. Blah blah blah. Enabled. Block info lines. Do I have anything bottom left? Info HUD alignment. Tool HUD alignment, top right. Bottom right. No, I don't want that. Nope, that's worse. Okay, I don't know where that other one's coming from. I wish I did. Yeah, I wish I did. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Eh. I don't know the difference between this one and the other one. Actually, take that off just in case. It might explain why everything gets disabled. Yes. Holding the key. Okay, I don't need it. I'll look at that later, like the render blah 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 thing. Yeah, I don't know where this material list came from. It's an old piece, it's just stuck. I'm sorry. Okay, so, let's see, let's go shopping. I see mushroom. You know, it'd be a mushroom island, like, yeah. I could probably do something really rude and, you know, take stuff on the island, but I don't think there's any point. Okay, so, back it off. Let's go over here. This is the concrete shop. And wool shop, right? Right. Deal with that. Because I was pretty sure there was some concrete in this list. Let's get rid of the overhead. Nope, not that. this. One of these days I will figure out this thing. Okay, info HUD on off. Thank you. HUD available on off. And I can't get the Lisp over here. Okay. That's okay. I will look at it in text. You know, that would be sense. I'm not sure why that thing in the bottom is still there, but let's see. Concrete. Okay, purple concrete. That's for Ringo's tie. I know I could make it, but it's a lot easier not to bother. 165. So let's go with 3 stacks. And I think the price at the time was powder 2 diamond or 1 diamond 2 stacks. So it's probably easier for me to buy 4. Oops, not that in the wallet. Yeah, this isn't going to go very far. That's okay. We'll do what we can. No, not that shulker box. This one. So we're going to buy 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And purple concrete is done. What else do we need? It gave me a text file, so sorting by titles is not easy. Yellow concrete, I think I have. We used that on the sub, and I can make more. Basically, what I'm looking for is ones where I may not have the supplies to make it. And I think that's it. I can make just about all the others. Light blue concrete, I only need 30, so I think I can make those. We're going to wing it on that one. Okay, so concrete-wise, I think I can make everything here. That's good. Okay, we're out. Hey, I'm not entirely broke from the very first stop. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's... configuration menu. Info overlays. I do not need... Let me turn it on the other one. Status info HUD. No, turn that off. Block info overlay. Let's turn that off. Let's just make them all off for now. Anybody want me to... never mind. I'm distracted. Okay. So. Thematic placements. We will turn this placement off for now. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Sorry. Got all kinds of things. I'm just saying sorry to everybody and everything today. It's one of those things. Okay. So Silver Unicorn had some of the supplies. The Schaefer. What am I looking for? You know, never mind. Silver's place is elsewhere, I know that, but I'm just... Why not, you know? You never know what the 7-Eleven might have. Thin rods, blaze rods, bone blocks, moss blocks. Heh. Take a stack, leave a stack. I'm just curious. Huh. That I can deal with. Do I have anything? Packed mud. What did I need for that? I have packed mud in the list. Where did I put it? 553. Well, that wouldn't help much. So let's just skip that for now. Dripstone, cactus, chicken, eggs, sorted wood logs, huh? Oh, okay. I was like, that's not a log. Yeah. I don't know. It does not like me. Okay, and that's that. Alright, well that wasn't useful. Oh, did we sleep recently? I think we did. Okay. Oswin, hush. You're just noisy today. some reason it thinks you're talking to it, and I don't know why. Because O/ shouldn't mean anything. I don't know. Okay. In any case, we don't need that. That's a yurt. That's a yurt sales shop. What the heck? Okay. Osmond, shush. I'm changing your trigger right now. Your trigger. Ask Osmond, ask Osmond. Disable that trigger. For
Hello.
something that shouldn't even be... Yeah. But he shouldn't be responding to anything more than like 5% of stuff. But he's talking to everybody and everything. So, I don't know. No idea. Sometimes I think he was more fun when he didn't say anything. So what do we got? That's heads. That's fishes and such. No, Osmond, seriously. I don't want to talk to you today. Okay, actually, he probably would not be too impressed if I was telling him off by actually enabling his ability to hear me. At the moment, he's deaf, which is kind of nice. Most people I wouldn't want to say that about. But a fake bot? Yeah. There's Tom, blah, blah, blah. Carrots, okay. Yada, yada, yada. Well. Okay, Silver's place. Is that the funky, amethyst tree thing? The amethyst shroom? And this place. Silver's Emporium. Aha. Okay, so this one? Is that one hers as well? I'm just curious. This is what I need to be at. Okay, so we've got... What did I say from mushroom list? I think we're at 70 some odd pieces left. I can do that, so I'm going to leave that one till the end. We saw we are a little bit limited on funding. Candles. Every terracotta except... No, just kidding. Blue. Green. Blue. I'm assuming 1 diamond a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's better than a kick in the pants. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And white is one that I can do if I get terracotta, so that's not a big deal. I have 1 trader for white. What's the other one I thought was a problem? Text file, where'd you go? Up on the top now. Terracotta, terracotta. Blues are the worst, just because plain blue terracotta, I needed 1,103 pieces. So, yeah, that's a few. Go this way. Terracotta white, I could do 712, so I might be better off to buy that. So I've got a few stacks. That's what I've got in here. Where is... Does she have an ATM handy? Yes, she does. That way I don't have to put mine on the floor. Okay. Black wool I'm good for. Oh shoot, I have to pull it all out anyways. Turkeyizing! Not happening. Okay, so this is that. Bought these. That. Got some of that from home, and that from home. I grab these ones. yellow. That's fine. Black wool. It should be. Is that black wool? That's black wool, black wool. Okay, so if I pull that one. That didn't help. Darn it. This one, and that one, and this one. Okay, that's generic, just about everything. All right. So I think the worst we need. Packed mud's probably the next one up, I guess. Oh, white terracotta, I can grab some more, right? Right. It's confusing for these stupid projects. That one, this one. That is completely useless, so I'll put it over here. Black wool, yellow, okay. This one is a couple of clay. What do I need? How many clay? 2, so that's my clay, okay. Let's throw that in here, then that box is done. So we've got some more white, because I think that 712. I'm using a calculator just because I'm being lazy. My brain doesn't divide by 64 today. 11 and a bit stacks. Okay, so I've got 3. So I think white terracotta is probably our next one to buy. Then we'll work on it from there. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, we're getting there. Saves me trouble. I can always mine for diamonds absent-mindedly. So that will do the trick. So put these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half. And it is a little bit more than just 11 stacks I needed. It's like 11.125 or something. This one, that one out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's white. We're done. What up's next? Nylium, which you have to figure out what to do with. Deep slate I've got covered. Packed mud. Well, we can buy up to 4 stacks of packed mud depending on the cost. Which does not appear as a thing here. Got the blue done, which means I may not need to buy it. And that's... Well, actually, I don't have it done. For like half of it. Let's see. 1103 divided by 64 equals 17.23 stacks. So less than a box? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I guess. 1103 divided by 64. 17. Okay. Only 16 or 17 stacks and I got 8. So we're halfway there. Great. All right. Wow. Just wow. Lazy to keep picking up my phone. Yes, I just picked up another physical calculator. I don't know. Delen's just weird that way. Okay, I'm looking at my paper list here. Well, text. That's what I've got. Black, yellow, orange. Ugh. Packed mud's probably a bigger deal. I mean, I can make it, but it takes such a stupidly long time. Where did I see the mud? We saw the mud, didn't we? Oh, no, there's 17 pieces. Saw the mud. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll skip that for a second and just spend the diamonds on the other colors. What's after mud? Black terracotta. I don't recall having any, so I guess we're going to do that. 5. I can't spell. 5. Oh, 5. 7.8. So 8 stacks. Gee. How convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'd be out of here because we'd be broke. So next up. No spaces? No spaces. No spaces. Most are full. Okay. Let's grab this. There's 1 hyphae in the system, and I've got 3. And I have 4 stems. Useful. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out because I can, I guess? Sort. Blue I know I'm done with, so I can just get enough spaces for these. Alright. Projects. Lovely projects. And now it's time to go mining. Why? Because we're broke. That's what she said. Yes, that is what she said. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to clear space. All right. So, yeah, now we're off to the train. Yippee skippy. Clerk, smart move. Smart move. Would love to get rid of that thing on screen. I cannot let me recall how. So, that's... don't do that while flying. Dumb. High on the dumb scale. Ah! Okay, I don't like him. You can just, like, go away. Yes, we need the train, but it's always smart on spec to check the mail, even if there's, like, advertising flyers. Good! It's empty! Yay! I did not miss any mail. Excuse me. We'll see what Mr. Ugly has to say. No, do not be real. That's not funny. Okay, you better be below. I do not want both to deal with at once. What was I doing? I was looking for shopping district. Yes, clear. These are people. Right? Yes, people. Mining desert fixed. Fixed? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. I'm assuming that's where I need to go, but I just want to double check to make sure it's not something I missed. Hey, Fox! Guess what? I'm broke! So I'm gonna go do some mining, because there's some stuff we can create. I just have to buy it. Or buy the bits for some other things. Like, I think I'm going to be out of squids soon, but, you know, that's just the way it goes. Oh, and heads up, Fox. Oswin? I don't know what happened, but I think he, by human standards, lost his mind ages ago? Yes. I think he lost his mind ages ago. But he's being weird today. He's talking to everybody and everything, in spite of only being told to randomly talk to things 5% of the time. And oddly enough, I've got both of his name-related triggers disabled at the moment. But he's still talking to people. I don't know. And he's only got one of his personality sets working, as in, like, I've disabled the other one. So maybe we may have to, once again, swear Osmond to a vow of silence unless specifically asked to. The marbles, they're gone. I'm not sure he had any in the first place. Lost, lost, lost. What'd you lose? My marbles. Yep. I really want to show the kids Hook. I think that's great. But if they haven't seen at least the Disney Peter Pan to start with, then half the stuff in Hook isn't that funny. Hey Jay, good to see you. Welcome on in. Yeah, watch out for Oswin. In addition to his usual blah blah blah, he's got a lot more going on in his head these days, and loves to share it. I think another option is I could change up his personality and tell him to be something completely different than what he originally was. His name would probably stay Oswin, but I mean, I could try and come up with a descriptor where he's more like John H. Watson instead, a Sherlock Holmes type reference. That's a possibility. I'm not sure what he would say if that was the case. Well, I guess we got one thing out of the stream today. Woohoo! Okay, this is the Badlands Desert. Is this the good spot? Or is this the, like, don't bother spot? I cannot, within easy sight range, see a better place to be. It says Sand or Badlands Desert, so yeah. I'm assuming fixed. Yeah, try it! That's true. I mean, the worst thing that could happen, you know, would be like they have me in an overworld lake. Aha! Okay. Reasonable. Definitely reasonable. Birdie! What do we got? Bunnies? Coral? That's not bad. Lots of stuff worth chopping off. Okay, well, I guess we're chopping ourselves some regular concrete. And actually, if we can get the white too, I should not have bought white. What a fool. Oh well. You know. Silly is as silly does some days, right? Yeah. We want the regular stuff so that I can dye it other colors. Let's go and temporarily loan our beacon to this fine place, and then go ham. Are we now? I know. Okay, I'm outside trim, so it's a very temporary loan, and I'll have to take the beacon with me before we go, because, yeah, I don't want to lose it in a trim. That would stink. Find the top of something. I don't know what song this is, but man, is it ever catchy. Do I need orange terracotta? I do. I need lots of yellow. Okay. This is a reasonable spot, because I think I've got just about all the colors I need. Right here. Okay, now. Oh, hello. Free scoot. Ooh. I wish I could take you with. Hello. Okay, wow, nice bunch of them. They are so cute. They're kind of like pigs that I would like to hug. Now that sounds dumb. The reality would be that would not be comfortable. Okay, now let's see what we got. Am I far enough from... I remember where the portal is. Hee. Over there. Okay, this should do... I could have gone north, that would have made sense. I have a lot of... Down here I'm seeing a lot of colors I don't need that much of. Just checking brown. Yeah, only 112 brown terracotta, so that's not useful. Let's go a little bit north-ish. Oh, flying off the edge of the world, please. Desert, okay. Well, doable. It's fine. What do we got? Ow! Yeah. Map. What do we got? Dirt, sand, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But if I steal enough of that hill, I don't have to feel guilty, right? Right. We could start at the start. That would make sense too. Okay. West. This way. Oh. There we are. Ooh, creeper. Thank you. No, don't shoot me. Blow up first, please. Burn. Let's see. Did the creeper just... Okay, just gonna make sure. Yeah, creeper boy's gone. Good. Okay. There. Oh, clear. Wrong button. 17. Assuming that I can get it dyed, that actually would go a long way. So I will say yes, but I probably should still grab some anyways. Server restart in 10 minutes. Wahoo! Alright. How fast does this go? Not very. Right then. Like this spot? More or less. I think I like that spot over there. Out of the middle of the hill? Sort of, more or less? Yeah, why not? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7. 9. Yeah, I know this is a weird way of doing it, but I get it a little bit lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be the part of the bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that bad, really, with the netherite pick. But you know, it's one of those because I can moments, right? Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze a fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. That would actually help me a lot. I mean, I may have bought a lot of the rest of what I need, but I think I'll still grab some regular and such, because then I can dye it with whatever I want. If I happen to go up against colors that I can't dye all that easy, then I certainly will try and mine those. Because it's not great. You know, if I get regular, then I can deal with the blue that we had. Deficits in blue, sorry. If I needed to, because I can always trade the guys for lapis. It's not a high speed thing, but it happens to work. So I'm not going to argue with it, you know? Okay. Where to put the wallet? Down there. One. Oh, that's not the pick I want. That's not the pick I'm looking for. Okay. Regular shulker box. Where do I want to put the random nonsense? This is why I often have a different color box for random nonsense. Let's put the random nonsense in the one I just picked up. And that way, when I need to move it, stick that one up here so I know the difference. Use the wallet. That's the demarcation down there. Alright. Get this buddy turned on and off we go. This one we want picking speed, right? I guess. I'm gonna want the jump boost, but Oh well, it is what it is. What? Oh, they like spider eyes. Gotcha. Flexing. Well, I haven't finished flexing yet. When... I'm not going to go with a netherite one, like that's just dumb. But when we finally get back to being able to trade with villagers just for the sake of trading with villagers, actually... Let's watch this pick to make sure we don't lose it, because I'm not keen on that this time. But, as far as that goes, and I do need red anyways, so if I don't have to trade for it, all the better. But I will be eventually flexing with a, what's the word? Emerald beacon? I may actually flex an emerald beacon. I'm not sure if I will, now that I think about it, because there's no advantage, right? You don't get anything out of it for having a quote-unquote more expensive beacon base. I did take gravel this morning, by the way. Or, well, Dramamine or something. But you don't get anything out of having the more expensive beacon base, and frankly, I've got an iron farm that is more productive than I need, so maybe just leaving it as an iron base is probably worth it. Flexing would be if I actually, for me, if I actually had like half a dozen beacons, that would be probably some serious flexing. Which, you know, as much as that would be fun, it'd be a really odd expenditure in terms of the way that I use things. Now I have mail. You've got mail. Ooh, it's reboot time. You know the drill. I'm gonna grab coffee for free, then I'll give you guys your hydrate. It just occurred to me this bit about running 1.21.0 is technically a lie, but we're only off by a little bit. Okay, so here's your hydrate. Oh, that's a geek out change, sorry. There's a hydrate button.
Everybody hydrate!
Everybody hydrate! Alright. So that's for everybody. You know the drill. Grab your drink. Get yourself a stretch. I missed Gen 1044 a little bit. Just because her private command was that whole take care of yourself thing. Wow. Thanks, Tiz. I appreciate it. 2 years. Really? Wow. Wow, Tiz. That's amazing. Thank you. 2 years. That's not Prime. Are you crazy? Love you to bits, but wow. Thank you. I'm easy to break. Let's put it that way. Oswin says, great to see your enthusiasm. No, Oswin, we didn't ask you to help us. Okay, you can just settle. Go back to your books. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with Oswin's character origin, I'm a fan of mystery books, and particularly those by Ellis Peters, also known as Edith Pargeter. And she's got a medieval-based series in the middle of the... first third of the 12th century, called the Brother Cadfael Chronicles. And in 1139 to 1140, the character Brother Cadfael has a novice and later full monk who is helping him out. A lot of errand boy stuff, and supposed to be helping in herbarium, so like in the herb gardens and such. However, Cadfael decides to use it for a whole bunch of different things, and it's full of plausible deniability for Oswin, because just anytime he gets in trouble for the things he's been up to, he can easily say, well, Brother Cadfael told me, and it's Cadfael's fault for telling him to do it. So yeah, the guy has wonderful plausible deniability, which means that Cadfael gets him to do all sorts of things that he sort of shouldn't be doing. It's great. So yeah, I've read it. Actually, I read the books out of order initially, or at least let me correct that. I read book 18 first. I'm not sure why, but that was just the first one I read, and I think that was A Virgin in the Ice. But after that, got to see the lovely, I believe it's ITV series, starring Derek Jacobi, or Sir Derek Jacobi, and which was filmed in Hungary, oddly enough. But anyway, trying to remember who it was that played Oswin. Mark something or other. But, so that was the notion for my bot. Because I created, or gave him that name last year, I guess? No, not last, yeah, last year. Because my thought was to do a medieval, castle thing for Shrewsbury. Do a faux Shrewsbury last season, and, yeah, that was the plan. Oh, phooey. I keep forgetting. I always mean to, and I keep forgetting. That I should bring a lantern when I do these things. Anyway, so that's where Oswin came from. As you guys have known him for a long time, he was Botter Oswin, as a really bad pronunciation pun. But then we just decided to change him now to Oswin Bot, so he's a little more generic. And I gave him an AI personality, telling him to be the monk. Unfortunately, there's some issues with that, and I don't think it's just character-driven, but I think I might be able to work it out by picking a different character to base his description on. But basically, he's been told he's not a bot, in short. So, yeah. There's half your problem there. So, yeah. The bad news, oh my berries. Because he was being so noisy, I thought it was the triggers, so I've temporarily turned those off. Let me just do that and then realize that I placed my bed and then took it up and have to place it again. Because, you know, dumb and all that. Okay. Let's edit this trigger. Yes, we can enable that trigger. Gonna see what happens if we enable this one. And we'll change this to... No, not that one. I want to enable this one. Need to edit that. I'm just changing up the triggers. Where is... Alphabetically. Come on. Oh, there. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Shoot. I can't seem to find it. That's okay. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. Okay. I'm gonna cancel that. Leave that enabled. This one. Ask Oswin. Okay. I'm gonna disable that. Edit this one to... Where's that? Exclamation... Mod GPT, where did that go? I just keep swapping them back and forth till I find the right combination that actually doesn't drive me crazy. But, yeah. Edit. For a long time, the commands that I had to make for the streamer bot system. There we go. For a long time, the commands that I used for the streamer bot system were... How do we put it? They were always done... Geek out speed 2, there we go. They're always done with an exclamation point, and they didn't actually have a separate title. And then the makers enabled the ability to give your commands a title. The problem is, I have enough commands with exclamation points as their title that I have not gone back in and given them all real titles, and so it's kind of confusing because the ones I've made since then have them. Anyway, long story. Okay, I missed chat, and how rude of me. So we're going back to Tiz, hello. Reread the series, perfect, found it. 25 minutes of audio. How's the day going? Interesting. Titanic takes place on a boat and a door. 2 films take place on a boat, okay. Tis for truth for question of the day. Where's the next place on your travel bucket list and why? And they say Italy or Germany. Ooh, curious. We also include Das Boot since they call the submarine a boat. I guess. I mean, in that case, you could say the same thing about Hunt for Red October. And on a door. Yes. Boswin. Oswin is only supposed to respond every 5% of the time. But he's just getting real nosy, so if that gets to be an issue, guys, just let me know. I can reinitialize him with his randomness of just jumping in without being addressed, I can reinitialize that down to nothing. So as in, no, you are not allowed to just generically respond. Somebody's gonna have to talk to you. I mean, sometimes that's half the fun of a Twitch chat, though, is when people just start randomly responding to each other and they have conversation. It's just that Oswin can be a little out there at times. So anyway, so as for today, I said, it's been a thing because for some reason that I do not understand, my Lightmatica on the test world let me select a block by state, and in the multiplayer world, slightly different version of the mod, because I was running a slightly different version of the game. In that case, then I could not do it, and I don't know why. Exactly the same settings as far as I can tell, and it did not want to do it. So I had to bounce to the test world, make the change I needed, and then come back. And the change was basically just that I needed a bunch of, like, 3.5 stacks or something of mushroom innards. As in, like, I originally had set them as a stem, that once you take the next piece of stem off, it shows a brown innard. And it stays that way, which is kind of nice. So I wanted that, but then I didn't realize that I could get that effect from a brown mushroom piece, which is far more prolific when you farm them. So I decided, okay, well, we'll go with the brown mushrooms then. And I just wanted to change that in the schematic, and it just would not let me. I don't know why, because the schematic wasn't locked, and I couldn't change any other blocks either. Like, you guys didn't get the chance to see really, but I tried to grab something else, any other block where I didn't care what the state was and just was holding it in my hand per the instructions. Could not even get it to place as part of the schematic, and I don't know why. There's something really gibbled going on there. Maybe that's something that is fixable. Maybe there's a permissions thing. I don't know. But in any case, it didn't work. So, long story short, was that I had to make any changes I wanted in test world and then replace the schematic and reload it, make sure it's positioned correctly and on and on. Great, but just a pain in the neck. Yeah. Oh, piece, good one. Pirates of the Caribbean certainly does take place largely on a boat. Very good one. Oh, then thank you to Mr. 1976. Calling him Mr. J would just be weird. I mean, in real world names, of course, but I guess I'm Mrs. FSF, so I suppose that's how that works. And I'm not living in Quebec, so I don't have to worry about that element of the fact they don't really... It's weird. By Canadian law, a lady is allowed to change her last name when she gets married. In Quebec, technically, you can't. It's a provincial thing. I don't know why, because as far as I know, or as far as I've ever heard, you can in France. So why you can't in Quebec, I don't know. Fox may have heard more about why that may be than I have. But yeah, it's not making much sense to me. The random flotsam and jetsam box to begin with. Let's go with this. That up there. Sticks. And I grab another one for actual terracotta. And one that's not the color I want, terracotta. So let's go with the not what I want. Well, okay, pre-dyed versus the dye it yourself. Dye it yourself. Wow, that sounds like a health commentary. Here we go. Okay. Because this one's probably going to get more full anyways. We are just about done at this point. Now, you'll see, for those of you that follow schedules on Twitch, you'll see that I have got this one listed as 2 hours. That's actually not meant to take effect this week. That's meant to take effect next week. Basically, what I'm doing with the scheduling is I'm changing it up so that we're going to go to Lazy Lego Mondays, starting Monday. So tomorrow will still be tomorrow being Friday will still be Lego as per our previous scheduling, but then after that, Mondays will become Lazy Lego Monday, and then Fridays will be another Minecraft day. So basically, we're swapping the two for the reasoning that when I've got events that I need to go to, or like scout camps and stuff, sometimes I have a habit of needing to cancel the Friday or being really on the fence as to whether or not I'll be able to fit it in. And it's not great to start a Lego build or be in the middle of a Lego build and then be like, oh, well, yeah, I got this stuff I have to do and I have to stop. It's a little bit easier for me mentally to stop when I'm dealing with Minecraft. Because, you know, you can leave everything in your inventory. It's not like Lego where you have to clean up your desk so you can keep working on other things. So I'm swapping that, but also it means that two bonuses. One, I don't have to miss my Lego weekend that I look forward to as the break when I do it on Mondays, except on long weekends, in which case that will actually change. So, for example, there will be a shift in October. It's confusing, but yeah. But it also means that when I'm coming back from an event like a camp or something, and I'm kind of mentally burnt and didn't have an opportunity to come up with a plan for what we're doing for the first stream or two for the week. I mean, I don't usually have a plan, but let's pretend I was having a plan. Then the nice part about doing quote-unquote lazy Lego is lazy planning on the stream as well, because Lego steps tell you what to do next, and you can talk about whatever you want. I don't recall if I've ever seen Dust Boot. I probably should. Okay, so let's roll the geek out. Seems like we have an abundance of answers. But she's talking about the movie, not the game. Obviously, you didn't get that from context. This is one of the reasons why I would like to not have Oswin just randomly jump in using the personality training he's got at the moment, or like, yeah, the instructions that he's got at the moment. I think I might have triggered or figured out how to get it to mute, but we'll see. Should probably sleep. This is not going to be good if I get hit. What did I just pick up? In the dark. Oh, okay. In the dark, the non-dot. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, sleep. Totally sleep. Immobile cacti and a bad attitude spider? Yeah, not so much. Come on. Oh, really? 4 times the charm? Yes. They just despawned. I'm okay with that. And the spider can stay, because he'll despawn himself. Let's see, we have 4 characters with magical powers. Well, can we get this done? Yes. Yes, of course it's Harry Potter. That was not intended. This is actually the miscellaneous from the aughts. So if we go with the aughts as our sort of cutoff point, we don't really need to, but if we did, then that would get us down saying we could look at the Percy Jackson series, because the Percy Jackson series was written well after that, and really, magical powers is kind of in the eye of the beholder. Because there's yeah, Doctor Strange, that works. Hugh, I want to open for the chat, okay. Then also, what they say, technology, you know? If any technology sufficiently advanced is virtually indistinguishable from magic. Wow. Jay, you know, honestly, I actually expected that one to come from Fox. We used to be really hung up on that series, and also had a mutual friend who was very, very obsessed with that series. It was kind of amusing. But I liked that one. I mean, I guess you could say, like, there were a good number of characters, well, maybe not. I was gonna say there's some characters from Buffy the Vampire series, of course, there. But 4 characters with magical powers. I mean, if you want to cover 3 in one shot, why not just say the Sanderson sisters? And you got that one. I thought I picked a hill that had far more regular terracotta in it. I mean, this isn't bad. I do need red, but red I can make if I need to. I'm trying to find a reasonable edge. Okay, well, it's surrounded. Whatever. Willow! Really? Yeah, I guess. You're right. She did. Now I think about that. I tried watching the original Buffy back. I like Sarah Michelle Gellar. Really liked it. And, what's her name? The one that played Willow in that series. I really like her work. I've also seen her as a presenter on Penn and Teller's Fool Us. But, I can't watch some of the early Buffy back. It's just terrible. The costuming for the vamps was terrible. The writing was absolutely dreadful. It made like 1980s Teen Wolf look highbrow. Okay, maybe not quite that bad, but it was not great. And I'm sure there are a lot of other shows that don't stand the test of time. You know, that's part of why some people I know have trouble reading old fiction and don't want to read the classics, is just because some of it doesn't stand the test of time, and you really do start to wonder why it's considered classic. It's funny though, because like with, let's say, cars, if you get to a certain certain age of a car, whether it was a good car or not, technically it becomes a classic. I don't know why it works that way with cars and not a lot of other things. The resulting effect, though, if you do the math, that says you could actually have a, you know, classic rated, which makes it sound all fancy schmancy. Classic rated, you go. You know? You could have a classic rated lemon of any sort. I mean, I don't think that we will ever in North America see ourselves a classic car show and shine for Ladas. It's just not going to happen. I did need orange. How much orange did I need? 245. Well, I guess that's a few stacks of this. I do not want you, zombie. You can just, like, back off. Find your own hill. Why you didn't burn? Must be a hole down there somewhere. Yeah, exactly. Or a pacer. Or a Pinto. I mean, come on. You could get a classic rated Pinto. You know? There's a reason that nobody drives anything based on the Tin Lizzy design anymore. It's not just that technology has moved on. Although, I mean, it would be amusing to see somebody actually try and modify one. You know, computer controlled. Maybe make it, because they had such a ridiculous shape, maybe they make it an electric car just for kicks. You know, they always had those, I shouldn't say always, a lot of them had those weird picnic baskets on the back. Quite literally for picnicking back at the time, but I mean, if you replaced those and were able to add the weight with a car battery, making an all-electric one might be amusing. You can have an affection for it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it qualifies as, you know, classic in the way that would actually get show and shine style respect. Some of those cars, they would give Rodney Dangerfield a run for his money. But then again, I mean, it's not like we're talking, you know, oh, okay. It's not like we're talking, you know, Hudson Hornets or something like Lightning McQueen. Because that's one of those things that, I wouldn't say it's excellent in any way, shape, or form, but they had a slow elegance. So, for example, like, you hear a lot about the Rolls-Royce in, well, I mean, cars. Rolls-Royce was sort of a stereotype for being limos, you know, way back in the day. Or the cars of the rich in television, with the people having drivers and such. But the reality is that Rolls-Royce was far more than that. They knew how to go fast. You know, there's a reason that Rolls-Royce made airplane engines. Did we? Oh. I still have this stupid text in the corner for placements and stuff. Let me just... I don't think I can get rid of that. It's kind of annoying me. Let's unselect this. Okay, that takes that out. Menu. Info overlays. Everything is off. So I shouldn't be having... Okay, I shouldn't be having that. Nothing there. Hotkeys. HUD. Nope. Info. Render info overlay. Ooh. Toggle info overlay rendering. Okay. Oh, nope. Computer's reloaded? Well, that's great. Client world block state. Well, apparently I need to move the shaders button. Probably easier for me to move this one. Hotkeys. Info. Let's make this go that way. That way. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so it pops and then goes away because not be the same thing. Let's go with you. You. What? Nope. That was a dumb choice. Well, I don't care. I'll play with it later, because obviously I can't do it in the test world because the test world doesn't behave the same. That's okay. I've got fewer lines interrupting the stuff in the top corner. 57. Okay, so the long story basically being short is about scheduling. That's where I was going with this before I got myself all wound up in cars. Is to say that, who are you? We have just about an hour left. Slight touch over an hour. But that's okay, I think. We'll probably get enough done that we can get much, much closer. And then we can go and do some choppity chop chop chopping of crimson stems. Yeah. You can tell I'm enthused. Because we had two choices. We either go down to the nether. What do I need? Orange was... How many sets I needed? Oops, can't count. Orange, orange, orange. Where's the list? Spell. 3.8. Nope. Okay, so I'm almost there on the orange. Almost there. Looking at the list, trying to see if I have... Okay, so orange, terracotta, mushroom stem, magenta. Magenta I might have to make. I think I've got a trader for that, though. Dark oak, purple concrete, gray. Don't see any, so I might have to make that. Oh, maybe it's over there. Check out that one. Gray terracotta, brown terracotta. Okay, we can deal with this. And... yeah, so that's... we're getting into just about done. 108 on the red, so we're fine on that one. Just need to get another stack or so of orange. Okay. We actually need orange. Shame on that. Okay. Now, one way or the other, as you guys who were here from the beginning got a chance to see, we have enough of the area flattened out, and we're going to have enough supplies that we can do a large part of the picture, even if we don't have all of it. So, we'll do our best to get to where we can. I'm not going to worry too much about the flattening out of things. At base, we'll just build what we can. And as long as I don't fall into one of the ravines hiding underneath the design, I think we're okay. That's really the big piece. Is I do not want to fall in a ravine, because that's not ideal. Okay. Let's see what this answers. Set up. Random messaging. Which one is this? Edit. Choose the other one. No, no, no. Dang it. Well, that was just purely inconvenient. Just inconvenient. Which is a nice change, but I mean, still. Hey, we can talk later, Fox. They always seem to show up in pairs today, don't they? I guess I should go get that, because I'm a little bit short on gunpowder. Without my own... Aw, man. Where did it go? Yes, I want that. Where did it go? Ugh. I don't want to go down here. Thanks for the heads up, Jay. That was totally helpful. That last one was just... That last guy was very, very inconvenient. So being as it's all this ugly sky, I bet you somewhere it's raining. But we're not hearing thunder, so there's not much we can do about it. This in another hand. But I can pick up. Do I have enough? Okay, this. Now, sticks. That's the other one, right? Stick. What's this? Oh, another block. Another block. Where are we? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want inventory. Almost full on terracotta. I think we've got the orange covered. What did I say I needed? 3.8? Yeah. Yeah, we're good on orange. Okay, so I don't need any more orange. As soon as I hit 64 on this one, we need to go put things away. Now I can come back and do a lot more of this off camera. We actually might be better to take what we have. I know I'm over. Oops, that's dumb. Sticks are useless. There we go. We might be better off to take what we have and to... Bugger! No! Sorry for the words. That's really rude, and I shouldn't use that one. Oddly enough, I think that was probably one of the ones that got me most of the... Oh, for crying out loud. Most of the coinage in my swear jar. Sorry, I hit the floor. I jumped and I hit the floor foot paddle thing. Yeah, this one. Seriously, boys, stop it. There must be something down in the hole underneath that section. Yeah, they're going back there. Okay. This. You go. This. Go. Take the orange too. Go. Take that. Oops. You're going to take this. That one. Random junk. You can go up here. I kind of wish it was a thunderstorm. Because those guys are annoying. I'm doing a little bit of destruction here to fill up the one that had red and other in it. And then we'll get out of here and see how close we are. I know we need gray and such. I can probably purchase dyes or squids or something. Well, at some point I'll be able to purchase them. We have other things to worry about too, like the sheer amount of packed mud we need is a little bit disappointing. And I have to remember how to do that, because I can't remember off the top of my bean. Anybody else remember off the top of their head how to do packed mud? By the way, I pushed the step away, or the pedal away, so that I can't hit the right back screen like that again. That was interesting. Not used to jumping like a crazy frog. Mud and wheat. Oh, convenient. Good, but I haven't got mud, so that'll be interesting. All right, let's pull the orange. 6, and we'll see how much can we get in here. Close enough. 9. Okay. So 54. Yeah, 55. Okay. Let's get 55 pieces ish. We'll take down the beacon and get out of here. Because, yeah, that's... Go over there. Sticks. Anything worth getting around here? I don't see any easily exposed gray. Maybe over there a little bit? Okay. The speed with which we're actually able to collect things is actually reasonable. That's the random box. I can keep that. This over there. Okay. Okay, now. Bye bye. It's great, but since I didn't end up needing as much terracotta as I thought I was going to, putting the beacon up was probably silly in the end. Oh well. That's okay, we did it. You know, it's a thing. The mud and wheat means that I need to definitely get a move on, because I'm going to need to do a lot of making of mud. Unless I end up buying it, which, you know, actually, now that I think about it, for at least one stack of mud, whoa, whoops, at least for one stack of mud, I can, just grab a stack of terracotta on my way by, stop at shopping, and swap for the mud that was in the take a stack, leave a stack box. I wouldn't exactly call that a big brain move, but it was definitely useful. Yeah, that's just one stack, because I mean, it won't get me all of them, but at least we could get a start on Paul's pants. B and D. There we go. Better. Okay, sir, you can just, like, go the way of the dodo. Ah! Oh. Like pot shots. Really? Gotcha. Goodbye. Really? Glenn. I'm no bet. This is gonna sound silly, but I am no better. Oh, whoops. No better at it when I'm in Bedrock. Yeah. And I see... Doo-doo-doo. What I missed? Oh, it's my arrow. Okay, never mind. That'll get me a start, so that I can do a little bit of Paul's pants with that. Or trousers, or whatever, because I guess he's being British and wears trousers. You know, sometimes I think it's a missed opportunity. I know that the terms for things are different in North America versus the UK. But honestly, I really do think it's a missed opportunity in marketing to not have a set of underpants, I guess. That's probably best for everywhere. And where do I want to go? Over here, I think I said? Yeah. But I was thinking that, oops, let's do this again. J here. This is, I can say what it is. Light gray terracotta. 75 pieces. Sure, I can do that. Let's go with a temporary waypoint. And I need a bunch of other stuff, but that's okay. What's this? That's stone. Okay, well, that's a start. Anyway, but it's a missed opportunity not to have a set of underpants, you know, that either in the UK, you know, would be called like branded trousers, or I know you probably couldn't do it for copyright reasons or trademarking reasons, or to have a set of underpants in North America, simply called pants. I find it interesting though, as silly as that sort of thing is, when I think about overthinking things, when I overthink about words and word origins, to have the notion, like in North America, if a bully was to be nasty and pull off your leggings or trousers or whatever you want to call them, over here it's still called, or it's to pants somebody, and yet there's other usages for the term. I've heard it used such as you know, well, that's pants, which I don't know what that means other than to say I think it's like trash, rubbish, garbage. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I just find it interesting that different places, slang-wise, use terms differently. And it's also amusing when you get, you know, kids that start hearing the opposite version for the first time. I mean, North America, they're like, trousers? What the heck are trousers? It sounds like something my grandma wears. But then when you hear them talking about, you know, hearing for the first time that, you know, the Americans went, or the North Americans, you know, he went with no pants. Like, the idea of having that dream where you leave for school or work without your pants on. It just would be, well, isn't that uncomfortable? Yeah, but not necessarily in the same way. So, yeah. It's just one of those... I overthink things because I have too much brain going on all at once. It's not exactly a smart brain. I think I told you guys about it, that I managed, plastic books and whatever reminded me, I managed to scare myself on the weekend. Yeah. I don't do horror. I don't do thriller very well, particularly not in visual format. Because, of course, visual format often also combines that with gross out factor. Let's see. I needed 74, and I've got plenty. Okay. That's great. Let's see any other colors that we might get around here. Yellow, I could grab some, probably. And that's about it. Yeah. Okay. So do we have any Do we have any easily exposed yellow? Well, any patches where yellow is the main thing. Down there. Okay, so southeast. Let's go this way. No, I don't want this map. Here. That temporary waypoint. Waypoint, and where am I now? This one. Do I have a temp waypoint there? Guess I don't. Wonder what I did with it. Yeah, in South Africa, traffic lights are called robots. So when someone says the robot is red, you better be applying the brakes. If someone says the robot is red, another thought about that is if you didn't know what it was, you'd be wondering why the robot turned red. Who painted it and why? Okay, so yellow 461. Obviously it's not going to divide because, you know, it doesn't. 7 and a bit. Let's see what we can do. I might have some already. But also plain can be dyed, right? It's gonna go over the edge. I'm not gonna worry about it because I don't really want to deal with creepers right now. Not on my list. Yeah, these are going fast enough. There's not any point in putting the beacon back up. Let's not go over the edge though. I lied. Decided I do want it, but I'm not going to put the whole thing up. Now, how much beacon do I want? Let's just do this and see what it complains about. Right? We need more than that, I'm sure, but let's just see what it complains about. Oh. Well, that'll give me a little bit of speed right there. Okay. Sure. So one layer. So one layer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Yep. So one works. Okay. I'll take that. I need one little piece of iron. Oh, actually, I can't get the whole thing. I just have to pay for it. No blue. Fine. And I have enough that I don't need to take most of this stuff with me. Stick, bone, random, what's this? Yeah, I've got enough space, so I can just deal with this in my inventory. Alright. What did I put? Huh. Okay. Oh, whatever. Better. Two. An idea. So we need 7, right? This is 8, 7. So if I was to, this 1, 5, 6, 7, 7. I'll take these and block off the rest. When I start seeing them showing up in my inventory, we are done. It's 7.2 actually, so let's go move one more. No, actually I can have 2 sets in my inventory. That's fine. So there we go. Posture check. I'll take a free stretch with that. Perfect. Thank you very much, Jen. Or Jay. I appreciate that. I was starting to slouch. Alrighty. I don't know why it didn't make sounds, but it will. You got the intended effect. This one. Oh. I should put down a bed just in case. One up there. That one there. In America, one can fit in a book. In UK, you can fit three bags and a spare tire in a boot. Yep. Yep. Exactly. I mean, you can fit a foot in there too, but you might be able to fit a whole bunch. A whole bunch of feet. Oh. Trouble time. Hello, cutie. I kind of wish when they roll up like that, you could just pick them up. But that's what, you know, if wishes were horses. Well, no. Actually, if wishes were horses, we'd have problems. Okay, I need more yellow. I don't have a spare tire. Well, you could fit one in, though. Even if you didn't have one, you could fit one in. Yeah, if we could just pick them up, that would be sweet. But that would be way too easy. Especially when you've got Java format that you can make yourself safety tunnels on by not actually. You can get them to go through the portals. Yeah. Oh, we're almost there. Let's pick up the mess. I hate leaving a mess. Not about despawns per se. If I don't need something, I will leave it. That's fine. But it's just if I've bothered to mine it, I'd rather not leave things behind. What is it I left? Armadillo scoots. Uh-oh, not leaving that. Hey buddy, if you're gonna drop me one of these, I am not going to argue, sir. Okay, what else is this? Oh, that's terracotta. Can I get those? No, not really. That's fine. She says that's fine, and then she goes and... Yeah. Here. Take that. Thank you. Alright. So I needed 7.2. I think 26 is more than 0.2. So we've got plenty of yellow. Let's see. Orange, we've got... Brown we don't have, but we've got enough we can dye it. Red, I think we've got plenty. Okay, so we should be alright for terracottas and such. Let's get this nonsense put away. Scoots. Sticks. And orange can go. Yellow can go. Gray can go. That goes in a different box, but that's okay. Beacon! Here, let's take away your base. Funny that has that second sound. I don't know why it would do that. And I hate leaving holes in things. Okay. How did I get... I don't know how I got 26 extra. That's okay. This one, just to get everything put away. Might be an option. There's this one, that one. Oh, I have yellow terracotta. Oh well. I have lots now. It's fine. Full. That one's full. Close enough. What is this? This is random stuff. Okay. And the wallet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay up there. Alright. So, all full? Yeah. Let's go home and see what we can do. What we're running out of. And stuff. Stuffs, and more stuffs, right? You want to drop me one more scoop before you go? No? Okay, fine. One. Here we go. So, using... That's full. That's full. That's full. That's full. Demarcator. And there's a toolbox over here. It's a demarcator. All full or awful? All full. Yeah. Popped up. Alright. So the biggest thing is once we get back... Oops, this one. Alt. Where is... You did! See, I am a sucker. Total sucker. Okay. Where are we? Map. I went southwest. There we are. This one... You need to have... Oh. I don't need a permanent one. Because I won't be out here every single... Well, that's not true. Until the next time we do another project like this. There. Ha. Yeah, where's it going with that? Oh. Let's go home and see what we can do. I suspect we're probably going to do a lot of tree chopping. Wahoo! But Mama Bear says I have to check my mail. So I shall do that on the way by. Yes, indeed. Okay. And then once we get home, we can actually take a look at the materials list left and see what we need to do. Oh, Bobby, you need updating. Seriously, Bob. Crimson is such a captivating color. Oswin, knock it off. I do like the color, though. That is true. It's actually part of why I chose it. I am well aware that for... Dude. Okay, what is it that makes them... Like, what kind of farm do we have that's making these monsters come out? Okay, boys, give me something useful. Oh, missed. Ooh. Really? Yeah, moved. Okay, fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Don't stomp me, because I said so. One at a time. Ah. Clean up. And pepper bouillon cubes. 3, not bad. Oops. Wrong thing to hold. Oh well. Not bad. Your least favorite mob? In quantity, they're pretty high up there. But, I don't mind them as much. I guess most of the mobs that, are my least favorites are the ones that, you generally have to trigger yourself. So let's move this. We have... Cool! I will definitely need more of terracotta at some point, so if we don't have enough this time, it's definitely going to wait for the next project, because we're going to do this again. Woohoo! Netherrack. Yay! And brown mushrooms. Wow! Okay, thank you very, very, very much. You rock. Please do let me know what I can do for you in return, Mama Bear. I know you keep saying that you just want to keep me stocked so that we can keep going with the projects, but sometimes it feels like I would like to be able to pay you back at some point. Just a thing, you know? You are amazing. You can spoil me and all that good stuff. So yes, after this, not necessarily the next project, but after this there will be more carpet art. Just one other one planned at this point. So one other one planned at this point. And then we've got, oh, that's where those ones go. But then we've also got 3 statues, one of which it looks like I might have to design myself. Possibly 2 more, because I don't really feel like buying the designs. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But most of the mobs that I don't like are ones you have to trigger yourself. So for example, I don't like it when I'm dealing with piglins. I mean, brutes are different, because I don't usually deal with them, but piglins, for the most part, you can kind of avoid them unless you cause yourself problems by opening boxes or something. They do hit like trucks with no cooldown. Very true. Osman, you have never played the game. Don't get all uppity on me. You would think I could hit that, but apparently not. I often hit the edges beside it, and I don't quite get why. So literally, I just go right up to the edge, and then I can't usually hit that. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So let's sleep just because it's nighttime. Then we'll see what wonderful gifts we had left behind and see how close we are to our supplies list. Okay, so we've got this one, and that one. Okay, right here. Lots of mushrooms. Woohoo! Wow. Cool. Yeah, I will be using that again for faces, so that will work out really well. Thank you. This one. Plenty of netherrack so we can go and do the conversions. That's going to work out really well. Terracotta! Woohoo! Thank you! Do you want the boxes back? Because that's a good question. Install a mob switch for working with piglins and hoglins. Piglin would shoot me off your scaffolding to the hoglins below. Ew. Okay. Not surprised, but thank you. So let's see what we got. I'm just going. It also makes me know I want to sort things. I didn't put anything in there. I have more terracotta than I need of general kinds, but what I'm going to do is, first things first, figure out... Oh, that's a Poland. That's got every color, but these are terracotta mushrooms. Okay, let's move those. Oh, no, not that. This and that. We've got 4 sets of purple. It's going to complain about that for sure. This one. There isn't plain in there. That's terracotta. Oh! Huh. Alright. Let's move that to the red terracotta box. I don't think I have any other... Black terracotta. Ooh. Did I actually have what I need? Now that's interesting in itself. I generally don't. Green. Okay. That's the ones I couldn't find. Gray. Gray? Sweet. I'm gonna move that out just because I don't want to get it confused. It's light blue. It might be closer than I thought. That could be good news. Okay. This one? What's that? Black wool. I have a lot all over the floor, because... Yeah, as you do, I guess? What's that? It's light gray. Random yellow. Okay. More random. That was the random everything else box. Okay, so I can take these, because they don't belong. Mushrooms don't belong there. This one and that one. Oh, no, not this one and that one. This. I can move some of these. Let's try that. Yoink. That was just out of pull it out this way. Oh, one more. Sorting is an addiction. Okay. That's that. That's this one. Ha ha ha. That's funny. Okay. Great. Put that away. Sticks. Don't you go there? Do I have a stick box? Must have a stick box. Probably have a stick box somewhere that I am forgetting where it is. They'll have far too many sticks as soon as I find it. I'll tell you that. Okay, well, alright, so now we can pick up this one. That again. Oh, pick up this one and this one. Yes, we're gonna have to do this all again in just a minute. Okay, so we're on the right world, right? Yes, I hope. Oh. Scoots. You don't have a place? You're in kind mob drop. Where do I want to put kind mob drops? Here, I think. And then we put those up with the other one. Because I'm going to make more wolf armors at some point. I don't remember what that takes, but, you know. Like this. Wolf needs 5. Okay, perfect. Good to know. I'll buy those later. Alright, so most of them. Now, let's start with this. It's off currently. That's fine. We can still get the material list. Refresh. I hope this will work. I'm crossing my fingers. Uh-oh. That's not good. Cache. Clear ignored. Okay, I didn't ignore anything. Refresh. Alright. So it has to be on? I'm hearing chickens. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna turn off the available ones. What? How did I end up being... Material list. Okay. So how did I end up being short 200 wool? I think I must have forgotten... I know what I did. I am puzzled. Okay, so, go and give me the list again. New configure list. Okay, so I guess I need to get some more wool, like 200 of them. That's just odd. I don't know what I would have done with that. Okay, so we're halfway there on the terracotta. We can make some of the nylium. That's fine. We're halfway there on the black terracotta. Alrighty. We have to make a lot of packed mud. Light blue, I've got 1. Magenta, we can probably trade. Purple, we can make. That's concrete. Gray terracotta, that's regular gray. So we can probably dye that. Brown, we should be able to dye. Strip spruce log, and we make 1 set of moss block. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So I guess the most useful thing at this point in time would probably be just to start knocking out as many things as we can. The wool's the easiest one to knock out. So, yeah. 2560. I'm short like 200. That's just dumb. How can I be short 200? I'm not entirely sure. Unless... Oh. Oh, hang on a sec. I think I know what happened. No, maybe not. Okay. This one and this one both say black wool, right? So that. This one. we've got... I'm getting really confused. Configure material list. It says 1.6 shulker boxes, right? Oh! I misread that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. It's the 0.6 part. I didn't fill it enough. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Okay. I think I must have filled it with black other things. So what I'm going to do is take out that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will fill it with 5 in replacement. That will do it. So, this one's good. And it's full. I'll put it up there. That one's not good yet. This one is... trying to find the ones that are... oops, I don't do that. That are full. This one, is that yellow? Yes, that's yellow. Okay. Should end up in my hand. Hello. Put it away. Brown mushroom block is ready to go, so put it away. Mama Bear love, indeed. Crimson stems and hyphens, that's my mistake box. Okay. Plain. Gravel and stuffs. Spruce logs times 3? Why didn't I put in... oh! Spruce logs times 3, not strict spruce in the... okay. So I think these are all mixed boxes, which means I have to do stuff with all of them. Okay, I can do that. And this is... I need 5 more. Okay. That I can handle. Let's run upstairs and grab that. This way. Oh, wrong way. Still haven't labeled these. Like, it would make sense if I labeled them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I pick that up. I really wish I had a button right out here so I can be like, give me the list of the last one, but not the way it works. Okay. Black wool. Okay, so it does not want to... yeah, it does not want to count the ones in... okay, well, what we're going to do then... this, and lock it. This one, and lock it. This one, and lock it. And is this the one? Nope. And that should be fine, and lock that. Just that way I can't sort them and they don't automatically come into my inventory. Try that. Schematic. Configure. Gimme! Thank you. Okay, black wool is green. We're good. White terracotta, we're good. Finally. Deep slate, fine. Yellow terracotta, we are way over fine. Yeah, 0.27 of a shulker box, and I have a shulker box and a half. So, I can take that out, put it away. Orange, we're good. Magenta, I have to trade up. Brown, we're way good. Thank you very so much. And, okay. So let's hide this on. Hide the availables. Give myself the info HUD because we're in the right spot. And because we're in the right spot for it not to destroy itself, then we should be fine. So, yellow terracotta, this one can go down here. Let's put it away so that I don't mess it with it again. Yellow. We're still good. Okay. I'll take off that freezer. I have loads of mushrooms in the right spot, so I'll put that one back. I don't think any of this is... oh, I don't need yellow. Okay, I don't think any of this is extra, but it is. That one. Pink is not used this time. Okay, so I think that's everybody? Alright. So, let's ruin the wallet for the moment. I can replace that later. And this. No, hold off on that one. Go see what we can get. Go. Sleep might be helpful. Not for me, but for them. 15 minutes. Probably easier than watching me chop for forever in a day. So it's hiding the available, which means that every time it updates, then we end up with less. Now the purple concrete is done. I just have to go and soak the powder. So we don't have regular blue terracotta on this one. We have light blue, which we can do, but what's the... Do I have brown or gray? I do not see... Ooh, black! Haha! Nice! Okay, let's mess with you for a bit, sir. With light blue. I'm gonna need that. Let's make that one red. And we're gonna make... Let's make the black one... This one. I'm gonna make this orange, just because that's the next button down. I need both. But I need more of the black, so let's buy all the black. Doo-doo-doo. Great. Awesome. Alright, and I should have done it this way. See, we have magenta on the list. Oh. You just leveled. You didn't... Yeah. You just leveled. But I do need light blue. Okay, so let's go with this. And we're going to get sure... Light blue, give me all the red. Light blue. Gosh. Nobody asked you, buddy. Right? Nobody asked you. Okay. Oh, great. Got the okay body back. Sorry. I know what that's from. Okay, this. Edit. This. It's still going to say okay from time to time. But I'm just going to turn that version off. I figured out how to deal with the okays. This one. And copy this trigger. Copy this trigger and put it over here for now. Paste. 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 There we go. Okay. We're back to the version we had before. He says okay 60 million times. This is part of what I'm trying to deal with, is that if his only response is okay, he's not allowed to say anything. Black. Come here, buddy. I want the black. Give me orange. And blue. My face. Counting crows. Light gray. Oh, all glazed. So you can see we have a whole ton of glazed, which is kind of useless. Not entirely useless, but not super useful. I don't see red on that list, so until I do, we're not going to go with it. Green, red, green glazed, blue, blah, 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 lime red. Shush. Did you work? You worked. Okay, let's go with orange one, and then... We can slowly see the numbers changing as they drop. Magenta's on the list. This. Magenta's in red. We have a guy who's either down below or outside. White is no longer on the list. Yay! I don't need to talk to him. Magenta glazed. Red. Red lime. Light blue. Sir? You're light blue. And be... Yep. That. So anything I don't have to actually make is great. I don't have light gray. I have regular gray, but not light gray. Darn it! Why couldn't I get regular gray, guys? Blue glazed purple? Light blue. It's pink. Light blue. Alright. Blue! Hey! I'd be happy. Dude, you are my buddy. Blue can be... all of it? Huzzah! I like you. Okay, and round we go. I just traded with the blue. Aw, you're sold out for today. That stinks. Can you work, Mr. Blue? In a little bit. Sure. Okay, I guess we'll go backwards. Why not? So, blue... Purple is there somewhere, and I'm not quite sure what it's bothering me for. Which song we got? 6 bands or groups with animal in the title. Ooh, Whitesnake, Buddy Holly, and the Crickets? Yes. Indeed. I mean, the Beatles. See what that does. I think I may have told Osmond to shut up, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, he'll still have his regular job, but I don't think he's going to be as, what's the word, vociferous? Sell out? Oh, you sold out. Okay. Blue, purple, yeah. Light blue. Did you sell out for the day? You did. Uh-oh. What was that? Ooh! Well, thank you very much, CT. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I would not be surprised if I'm what some people call a follow yo-yo. As in, some days it's worth it, and some days you go, why am I following this person? I do not know. Okay, magenta, light blue, and black. This one. That one. So, we can make it... Excuse me, I'm very, very itchy. But yeah, it's going to be a bit. We still have to do the gray and the brown from scratch, so and probably a large part of the black, but we're getting there slowly, and this is more exciting than Crimson Strem chopping. Crimson Strem chopping, okay. Green, red, yellow. So I could have traded for some of these, but I think I did for the green. But I don't think that I had enough of all the right ones. Some of these guys are duplicates to the point where they should actually be fired. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, because I actually have to figure out which one is which. What I think I might do when I get to that point is to give all of them a letter. So like I started this one, that's be the red A and blue A. And then as I go around, give each of them, you know, an A or whatever, and figure out whatever the letter is. And if I get B's or more on a single person, then that guy's toast. That's probably the smart way of doing it. And then I'd have to, you know, breed up more and do it all again. Which, the disadvantage, the breeding part, I mean, this might work to get them to not talk to each other. I don't know if that will count or not. It does seem to work with workstations, but I don't know if that would keep us Gollum free, but we'd have to find out. Okay, so, blue. Do you have anybody else? Yes, you're tradable. I've got nothing more that needs repairs, so we're just collecting up the XP at this point. I wish I could put it in bottles. That would be so nice if you could, you know? Ah! Whoops. Oh. Come here. Nope. Darn it. You. Oh, nope, that's purple. Light blue. Hello, can you help me? Please? That's not gonna help much. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it helped a bit. Okay. I guess I'll do that. Alright, so we're just about jammed out. Light blue. Is there another one on this side? I got a couple of them. Light blue glazed. There's another light blue. See, this is what the thing is. It's like A, B, C. Now, I mean, the glazed ones are the ones I'm really concerned about the duplication. Because if I can get non-duplication of... Sorry, pardon me. If I can get like more of the regular ones that are not glazed, I don't mind throwing things in to, you know, let's go smelt them to glaze them. That's not a problem. Oh, and you're out. Okay. Are we ever gonna get there? Magenta is the closest one we might actually have a chance of getting to. Oh, shush. Shush! Okay, so let's see. 5 more minutes of chaos, right? Right. Didn't have anybody on this side. Okay, round again. Round and round and round we go, and where we stop, nobody knows. Okay, I think it's because it's nighttime. So I'm going to sleep it off and empty my inventory. A bit more. So yeah, Saturday is the plan. But you guys will not have to see me do this tomorrow. We are almost at the top of the hour, but for tomorrow, we're going to be starting on the Ollivander's Wand Shop and Madame Malkin's Robes Shop from the Harry Potter Diagon Alley series. It's not exactly modular in the strictest sense of the term, but it's modular insofar as Harry Potter ever, or like the sets ever get modular from Lego. I have one that was underway. This one. Yes. It stacks. What the heck? Since when? Alright, and 19 more. This one. It's not full. That's fine. Take up. There, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, distraction factor. But for tomorrow, we're going to start the Lego build, and that one will still be a 3-hour slot. The Mondays slots will, at the moment, because there's no one from the stream team behind me, the Monday slots will switch to being 3 hours, and the Fridays after that will go down to being 2, unless we're in the middle of a project where we need a 3rd hour. And because there's no one right after me on a Thursday from the stream team, as far as I'm aware, I mean, that could have changed in the last 5 minutes or so. But, yeah, because there's nobody right after me on a Thursday, then I can also cut, going forward, cut Thursdays back by an hour. So that neither you get sick of me nor me start rambling on about absolutely nothing. We do that a lot. The intent, by the way, I did try and find this Crimson Hyphae thing. There's only one in the entire build. I did try and find it so that I wouldn't need to have any of these and use multiples of stems to create the Hyphae, but had no luck. And I figured, you know, given the, as you can see, the 2,500 Crimson stems, I was not going to find one Hyphae in that mess, so I just said forget it and let it go. Okay, so one thing I can do. Do we have... I don't have plain terracotta in here. Okay. This one. Put these. We've got a regular one in here, so there. Right, yes. And see what we've got for colors. Dye box. I have a gray. I do need some of that. I have a gray. I can afford a couple more light blues. Let's do that. And what else? Brown. Magenta. Which flower does that come from? Is that the lilac one? Or is it the peony? Peonies I thought were pink. Cannot recall at the moment. Anyway, brown I don't really mind. Where did I put? Oh, I've got one seed there. I could have to go upstairs for that. Lilac, I think. Okay, yeah, I've only got the one lilac, so I mean I could duplicate. But if I can trade for it, that'll work too. Okay, so let's go. What do we got? Gray terracotta. We'll get those. We'll go with, I can go with light blue. Cute. And then I can go a bunch of that. New recipes. What the hey? Why would I have new recipes? Oh, because I have the brown. Right. Alright. And then, dyes-wise, what else do I have in stock? I think we're fine on most of those that I can see. So purple I can get from, like, plenty of red. And we can trade for lapis for blue if we need to. 130, so 2 more. Gray, okay. Emergency one. That. This away, that doesn't need to count. White. We're just over the edge of time. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to make a little bit more gray, and then we should be done. Yoink. White we don't need. I'm up there. I had been saving a spot for a sea pickle up there, but yeah, it's kind of useless. Alright, so then we can go... How much gray did we need? Two more stacks plus 2. One stack. And then I've got 8. So let's go 8. 7. That's 2 more stacks. And then plus 2, so I just need 1. Which means I have excess. That's too bad, because I could have done black terracotta. Well, too bad, so sad, I guess. And then we're out of light blue. I can do more brown. Probably the best bet next. Let's put away the gray, because I'll always want gray for something later. This is... Gray is done. There. I pulled those out and put them in this one. Organizing. Yes. Black. Too many things. Too many things. Okay. Brown terracotta is unique. Light blue, magenta. Okay. So. Regular. Let's pick up this one. This one. Get that out of my hand. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're about 9 stacks away on the blue terracotta. Do mud. Let's just get those strip spruce logs out of the way, because I think I have them. No. But I need 33. Let's grab 32 of those. And use all of that. And yeah, we're good. I've got some trading to do. That's about it. All right. got some trading to do, and I need to... Oops, what's that? Don't need that at the moment. Let's put the empty one back. Excuse me. So, yeah, we've got some trading to do, some more dyeing to do. DY. Actually, I guess it doesn't make much difference. And in the meantime, all this mess is going to become something at some point. We are going to have some fun and build away. Yes. Thursday, who do I have live after me? I think it's time that we probably head out. I will be at this for a little while longer, but I think it's time that we hand off for a little bit. And then, as I said, tomorrow we'll come back with Lego, just as a bit of a break. And then there will be stream weekend on Saturday. I do not have art for that at the moment, but there definitely is a stream weekend on Saturday, so don't miss that. I just saw my little guy stuck back there. My slot is 7 p.m. Eastern, so that is on the schedule. I did add that to, it's not in the panel yet, but it's in the Twitch schedule, and we'll get all new system going next week, and we'll see if maybe having a Lego Monday helps my brain turn over. So we'll start Madame Malkin's and such tomorrow, and then we'll do it on Monday as well. Okay, so let's see what we got. Ooh, who's up? Well, I'm looking at a bunch and I'm like, oh, I don't know. A lot of them are close to the top of an hour. I think this. But I'm seeing ooh, plenty of things that I would go watch. Okay, I think we're gonna go and see Motown Mickey. Their topic claims to be Blazes, Slime, or Wardens.
Hello?
On Slackville. And their screenshot appears to be in the middle of a bunch of Skulk. So hopefully they'll be around for a while. If not, no, great. Thanks, Mike WM. I still want to figure out the difference for me to be able to differentiate between you and Mike Burton, but we'll get around it. For now, thank you ever so much for dropping by. For those that were lurking, I appreciate that ever so much. Let's get this raid started to Mickey, and then we shall see where we go from there. Maybe. Flash. There we go, magic button. Come on. Aha! Magic button decided to cooperate.
Mischief managed.
Mischief managed. It managed me pretty well too. So, in the meantime, if you're the type that likes emotes, there you are. If you're the type that has feedback to give, you can always toss it in there, or message me directly on Discord. And until then, I guess I'll see you around. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Don't get into too much trouble. Go manage some mischief, and bye-bye for now. Okay, so we've got our clue people today spent well. We had our moderators, including Fantastic Sherlock Fox, Zerk, Tiz for Truth, and Mama Bear 65. We had good convo from Bob, Mike Burton, Yellow, Jay, ITT Tom, G Silas, CT Productions, and Mike WM. And we are off to Motown Mickey. So have yourselves, again, a fantastic day. We'll see you on the flip side. Ciao.
Transfer complete.